One of the biggest lessons for me that turned into a blessing that I learned that I'm grateful for was understanding and learning what the true meaning of stability was, to me and for my life. I was one of those people who had a lack mindset. I lost a lot of things because of my lack mindset. I ran through a lot of money. I had to part way with my businesses. I had to pretty much start over because I was in that mindset of lack. And during that time is when I started to begin and crave and desire stability. I wanted to make a shift from that lack mindset and to become stable. So here's the thing I learned. I did go back to a 9 to 5 job. However, I was able to quit that 9 to 5 job because I began to understand what the true meaning of stability was. Stability is you. You are the stability. Everything else around you is the tools to support that stable mindset you have grown. In order for me to be stable, I had to believe in my mind and feel it in my body that I was a stable being. So with that being said, no matter how much money you have, no matter the type of job you work for and what you're bringing in, if you do not believe that you're stable and you're still stuck in a lack mindset, you will still struggle in some type of shape or form. And that is something I had to learn. I watched myself blow through a lot of money and was not able to keep a lot of things because I was in such a lack mindset. I allowed myself to go to a normal job making maybe around close to $20 an hour. And I did take care of my granddaddy on the side and did Uber. And I allowed, really with the job at the school and take care of my granddad, to then put me on the track of, okay, this is now, you're finna start paying your bills, you're finna start budgeting, you're finna start doing these things the correct way. So I'm not trying to push, right now, budgeting and having a certain amount of money. What I'm trying to push is when I started to believe that I wanted stability and show myself what stability looked like, I therefore was able to quit the job I was working at the school because I said, okay, this job came in and it showed me what I needed to learn, that I could be stable. When I was off of work in the summer and I had to do Uber and take care of my grandfather, I was able to live off of that, do what I wanted to do, take trips with my kids, all because I had a stable mindset. I was the stability. And I began to understand that. I went from being in a place where I was making way more money, being an entrepreneur, and was not doing well financially, to working, I don't want to call them regular jobs, but you guys making way less money.